Hi, this is Kelohit from IT A section. Today my Tech Talk presentation is functional program with Python. Functional program is a programming paradise in which we try to blend anything in a pure mathematical function style. It is declared the type of programming style that means focus is on what to solve instead to explore system style where the main focus is how to solve. It is used to express instead of statement. An expression is valid to produce a value wherever a statement is exited at assignment variable. Concepts of functional programming. Any functional programming language is predicted by the following step. The first one is pure function. The function have two main properties. The first property was they're all always produce the same output from the same array irrespective of any issue. Second thing, they have no side effects. Therefore, they do modify an error or global variable or output something. Regressions, they are no for or while loop in functional language. We can't use any for or while loop in functional program or functional language. Indirectly in functional language is implemented through regression. Functions are first class and can be high order, and the function was first class and is a high order. First class function are treated as a first class variable. The first class function is a first variable. The first class variable can be passed to a function as parameters, can be written from function or stored in data type, data structure. Variables are immortal in function program where we can't modify a variable after it's intentionable. If we give a variable and we can select a one variable, we can't change that variable or we can't edit back. We can't return the variable. It was fixed. We can create new variable, but we can't modify the exist variable. Functional program in Python. Python 2 support functional program paradigms without the support of any special features or library. Pure function. Pure function, as discussed above, pure function have two properties. It always produces the same output from the same arrangements. For example, we take an example, 3 plus 7 will always be 10 no matter what it is. It can't change or modify the input variable. If suppose if the example 3 plus 7, we after running the code, we can't edit that 3 plus 4. We can't edit that 3 into some number or 7 into some number. The result will be as usual. The second property is also known as immutable. The only result of pure function is value its returns. They are demonstrated. Program done using functional program are easy to debug because pure function have no side effects or hidden IO. Pure function also make it easy to return parallel or concurrent applications. When the code is written in the style, a smart compiler can be doing many things. It can parallelize the instruments, wait to analyze or evaluate the result when the needing them, and memorize the result since the result never change as long as the input does not changes. It can be changed. For example, we will take one example for the functional program where the example is pure function to demonstrate pure function, a pure function that it does not change the input list and returns the new list. For example, we are take def pure function list. It's a variable new list is equals to underscores. It's a bracket For I in a list, we taking for loop in I in this list. I is new list appears I into I power 2. Return new list. We did the code. Hashtag driver code. Original list is equals to in output or in input we original list 1 2 3. Modify list is equals to pure function original list. Print original comma original list. We should take in columns because it's an integer. Sorry, it's a string. Output gain original list is equals to the original list 1 2 3 4. Modify list 1 4 9 16. As we given that it is a I power of 2, where the 1 power multiplication 1 power is 1, 2 power 2 is 2 square is equals to 4, 3 square is equals to 9, 4 square is equals to 16. The result we got is 1 4 9 16. We did the program that is given list we multiply or power the 2. That's why it's result. The sequence during functional program there is no concept of loop or while loop. Instead, regular is a program in which a functional calls itself direct or indirect. In this generally program, the solution of the to be banned cases in producer and the solutions to the bigger problem is expressed in the terms of small problems. A question may be arise, what is base case? The base case can be considered as a condition that tells the compiler or interpreter to exit from the function. It is a program which is it tells that it is the code or the variable is a compiler or interpreter. What code should we exist? In which mode we want to exist? It shows. For example, Python program demonstrates. We take another example where def sum L in I in count, where I, if we are using if function in this program, if I is less than or equal to n, return counts, where count plus is equals to I is a list, I in the list I. For example, count is equals to sum L means list I plus 1 n counts, n quarter. As we are giving input L is equals to 1 2 3 4 5, count is equals to 0, n is equals to len L. Print sum of L0 n count, then final output is 15. Functions are first class and can be high order. First class functions are handled in comfortable throughout. They may be stored in data structures, passed in arguments, or using in control structures. A program language is said to be support first class function if you treat the function of first class object. Properties to prove that it is first class function. A function is instance of a object type. You can store the function in a variable. If suppose we take x is equals to int of input, the x is a variable. You can pass the function as parameter to another function. We can pass a parameter as to the another function also. You can return the function from a function. If suppose we are given some function and we want to execute that function, which function, you can store them in a data structure as like tables, list, and many more. For example, take another example. We are here given def show text return text dot upper and def swipe for text returns text lower. We are given one text, which one first should we want to text like in uppercase and second we should print as a lowercase. Here the def green function is equals to greeting is equals to function. It is we should use a column because it is a string. The we are given output is input is I am created by a functional passed as a argument. Print greetings where I also greet shout greet whisper whisper. We are given the we are giving a one output which is hi I'm created by a functional passed as a currency. We should print in two. One is uppercase, second one is lowercase. The first code we run in the output is short is equals to hi I am created by a functional passed as a argument. It is in uppercase because we given the def short text. It's and second one is def in but hi I am created by a functional passing as an argument. The output is the same. We build in higher order function to make this process of interaction object like list and integration much easier. Python has implemented so many commonly used high spacer orders. They are function returns and iterates its space effects. Some of the built-in high order functions such as first we take as maps. Maps is a function returns a list of result after applying the given function to each item of a given iterable like treble list etc. Where the syntax is map fun lit parameters fun like fun where fun is a meaning that it is function to which map passes each element of given iterate it is a literable which is to be mapped. We are in this bracket fun and return type returning a filtered map of class. The syntax is map brackets fun comma iterate. For example, for taking an example for the mapping, let us consider def additional of n return n plus n, where number is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. The result is equals to map additional comma numbers, where the additionals are n plus return n plus n, where the numbers is a list is 1, 2, 3. Does not print the value, print result. For the result in result, print result comma end is equals to exclamation marks. The input was 1, 2, 3, 4, and the output may is 2, 4, 6, 8, where we are given the function is return n plus 1, where n plus 1, where n is 1 and 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 3 6 and 4 plus 4 is equals 4 plus 4 is equals to 8. Where output 2, 4, 6. Next we are discussion topic is filter method. Filter method is filtering the given sequence which help of a function that treat each element in the sequence to be a true or not. If we are given some function, it determine it's true or false or true or not. The syntax of filter is filter function sequence parameters function, a function that is tested if each element of a sequence true or not. Let us and the sequel which need to be filtered, it is can set listable etc or container. Return type return and iterate is already done. Note for take an example for filter where taken def function variable is equals to Letter is a variable which we give as A, E, I, O, U. If variable in a letters returns true, else return false. If the sequence is G, E, E, E is J, K, S, P, R. The exam and the print filter letters are. We are giving a code and we run this code. The output was AEIO. Letters is equals to AEIO and the sequel is equals to J G E E J K S P R. And the after running this code, the output was the filter letters are EE because we are already we already argument the letter is equal to A, I, O, U. On this above sequel, we have only E's, not another. G, J, K, S, P are not in the letters. That's why it's not considered. We have only considered two double E's. It's lambda function. In the Python, unanimous function means that if function in which a name, as we already know that def keyword is used to define the normal function and the lambda keyword is used to create unanimous function. Syntax: lambda arguments expression. The function may many number of arguments, but only one expression which is valid are returned. One is free to use lambda function where function objects are required. Third point, you need to keep in your knowledge that lambda function are syntaxable restricted to a single expression. Fourth point, it has varied used in the particular field of program based other type of expression in the function. For example, we'll take as a for example of lambda, where take cube is equals to lambda I into x into x into x. Print cube of 7, where L is equals to L is equals to 1 3 2 4 5 6. His underscore even is equals to, it's a given list x of x in the L. If L divided by 2 is equals to 0, it is given condition is x of x in the L. If L divide 2 is equals to 0, print is even, or else where first one we want first code is what, that print cube 7, where the cube is lambda x into x means 7 into 7 into 7, that is where L is equal to 1 3 2 4 5 6, where x must be satisfied. This x divided by 2 is equals to 0. The remainder should be 0. Where first 1 divided by 2 is equals, or the remainder is 0. No, it's not true. And next the second element was 3. 3 is divided 3 remainder was 2. 0. No. Is checking after 3, checking 2, after 2 it's checking 4, laterally 5 6 6. After all checking the full list, it come out of the box and print this 2 4 6. The output was 2 4 6. Immutable is a functional program parameter, can be used for debugging, as it will throw an error when the variable is being changed out where the value is changed. Python 2 supports some immutable data types like triple, list, numerical, etc. String. For example, of immutable, where we take that immutable is equals to Greeks of Greek. Change immutable 1 is equals to k, where we find that error because we are tracking one error. The drawback we string does not support its assignments. We are given string. Here the k is string. That's why it can't show any code. It show the error because string does not support in this assignment. The output was error. Different between functional program and object-oriented program. Object-oriented program are good when you have a fixed step of observation of the one thing as we are coding. You add new things. This can be assigned by adding new classes where implemented exist methods and the exist changes of the left. Functional program are good when you are a fixing set of things. And as your code evolves, your program will add new operations or exist thing. They can be accomplished by adding new functions which compounds with exist data types, and the exist functions are left alone. We show some differences between functional group and object-oriented group. Functional program. This program parallels implies on the uses of function where each function programs a specified task. But in the object-oriented is based on object concepts. Classes are used where instead of objects of creation. They will in fundamental elements used are variables and functions. The data in the functions are immutable. They can't be edited, we can't be changed. In fundamental elements such as objects and the methods and data use are immutable. We can in object orient we can edit the variable after running the code or between the code. We can edit, but in a functional group we can't edit the code. It's followed declarative program mode. It follows imperative mode. It is user references. It is user loops for iteration. It is parallel program supports, but it does not support parallel program. Object-oriented does not support the parallel program. The statement in the program path does not need to follow any particular order while existing. As compared to object-oriented, the statement in the program needs to follow an order bottom-up approach while existent. These are the differences between functional program and object-oriented program. And it is my thank you. It is my AAT Tech Talk video about the concept functional program in Python. Thanks.